Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of ATC about those comments. So I did a video today. You can see another pregnant black woman and baby gone by an unknown assailant. I'm guessing Tyrone. And this comment stuck out to me because I've heard this so many times before. I'm talking like a decade ago I was hearing this and it didn't make any sense. So, and of course, this was a video that was posted originally on the Simply Said channel. Okay. So another pregnant black woman and baby gone by an unknown assailant. Basically, the 32-year-old lady, rest in peace, just left her baby shower. The update is they're still looking for the individual. So for that Sambo that put in the comment section, a black woman did it. Boy, go troll someplace else. They have not found the person at all. No one knows. And more than likely it's Tyrone. That's what I'm willing to bet because, hey, that's what they do. So a comment here. So the lady was 32 years old, 7 months pregnant, left the baby shower, came home, got her mother inside the house. She was emptying out the vehicle, getting some of the gifts. And they showed the video, the news clip. Some of the gifts were still in the vehicle. She was shot 11 times. One report says she was shot in the head and shot in the stomach. Who's that sound like to you? Sounds like a man because in the BC, that's what happens. These Dusties, they get the women pregnant and they don't want to be responsible for any kid. That's on you, girl. That's on you, girl. That's on you. I ain't got time for that. I ain't paid the last baby mama. They were looking for me. I ain't got time for this. Why don't you go ahead and have time for a vasectomy or use protection? Oh, no, that's right. Dusties don't think, they just do. So, yes, she's deceased and so is the baby. Just left the baby shower. Who does that? And then they found 11 cases. The person was bent on killing her. Gee, who does that? Boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, baby daddy? Who would have the incentive to get rid of the problem? And when you're dealing with Poverty D, these are the kind of things you can expect, you see, when you're dealing with Poverty D. No self-accountability. They've been mammied from their mama and some of the baby mamas. This is what they do. And he's not going to go to work and get a job or try a business. Are you kidding me? But to be productive, that's not a tribute of Poverty D. That's not. So go ahead and carry the seed of Poverty D. Ladies, it's not going to work out for thee. It's just not. So here's a comment by Brown Foxy. With respect to the video, she says, we're coming to the end of 2021, and ladies should know better by now. Simply, these ladies are really getting pregnant on purpose, too. Everyone wants Section 8 and food stamps. Everyone wants Section 8 and food stamps. I heard a woman, her children were teenagers and about to leave the house with their own lives, and she was on public assistance. What did she do with her warehouse felonious boyfriend? Get pregnant. And said she wanted to end the pregnancy, but between the two of them, at the time, they couldn't even come up with $300. And so then she realized, I need to keep this baby anyway, because she said she wanted to maintain her benefits. One was graduating from high school, had made plans to go away to college. And then she had, I think, another one left there. One or two still left, but they were hitting their late teens in high school. They were going to be next. You with a man that can't come up with $300. And then between the two of you, you can't. What does that sound like to you? It sounds like the poverty bus. But she signed up for it. So if these women are getting pregnant on purpose to get Section 8 and food stamps, something is wrong with your head and you're lazy. Lazy. You already know Going to be a lot of hood people around. And sure, you can find some places that might be nice and decent, but you do not want to take control of your life. You're afraid, lazy and scared, naked and afraid, lazy, stupid, and afraid. So, yeah, that last child was going to help her secure her benefits. She was afraid, okay, if they're gone, what's going to happen to me? Time is about up. And she was working, yeah. And if that's why we're having children, then that explains it. Why they're not being raised worth a damn. Mm-hmm. That explains it. Not being raised worth a damn. Because a mother and father don't give a damn. They ain't worth shit. Excuse the expression. They're not worth it at all. So you put these kids here and they run wild, and then you just want to unleash your non-caring seed because you didn't structure it the right way. You didn't give a darn. Release your seed on everybody else, and when things happen, well, I tried the best I could. You didn't do a darn thing. Then I thought about a panel where a black woman was talking about, this is during the election, we need more children. For what? You can't control the ones we got. The thinking pattern of this community, black culture, is dangerous. And it's only dangerous to the group itself. You want to have more kids. For the Democrats, they don't give a darn about you. They're investing more so in the kids of illegal immigrants. And with the behavior of the BC, I hate to say it, can you blame them? If it was a lot of black folks right now in those detention centers where they're holding those people, illegal immigrants, oh my Lord, it would be so many shankings. It would be beat downs and fights all over the place. Don't know how to act. That's BC, dysfunction. This one here says, Mary leaks polar. This is just heartbreaking. That poor woman, baby, and family. Once again, another horrific day in Philly. Another horrific day in the BC. This is what we do. And here's a sad truth, Misty Blue. Every 6 hours, a black woman is taken away. Every 6 hours. Guess by who? Chocolate drop boo. That's by who? Mm-hmm. That's by who? Afro-theist is now Afro-anti-theist. They're on their own. There is no way I can help them. They knew them fools were crazy. I'm going to stick with this ignorant mess. I don't know what to say. And this one here is Satin Doll. She says, me too. No one in their sane mind would want to procreate with them. They are too conquered to be of any use. That is a powerful statement. Too conquered to be of any use. And yes, these dust buckets, they are conquered. The only of use to the prison system and the ones who own stock in those companies, the only use to the prison system. Poverty did. That's who they are. These are conquered men. And you can try and coddle them and help them all you want. They're going to still do what low performing men do, defeated men do. Poverty did. Wherever they go, it's bound to be a shit show. Think of it, and that's true. You already see how they operate, and I told a friend of mine a few years ago, and no disrespect, I'm not referring to the decent black men that we know. Okay, I do know some. I have some in my family. I'm not referring to them. One of my best homeboys, he's one of them. Like I tell him, we discuss things. I say, listen here, you're not getting it. You got to put on your dusty hat, then you can understand it. You got to put on your dumb El Negro hat. You're thinking like an intelligent black man. How you thinking a dust might think is way different. Like, why would he do that? Why would he chance to steal that in the daytime? Then get caught. Then get his ass beat. Like that teenage boy in Florida. He's going to try to steal that truck. Well, he came out and you try to steal that truck. The man done pulled a gun out on your dumb behind and told you to stop right now. Turn the truck off, throw out the keys. You've been coddled. You're married. You think you're going to get things your way. Or he ain't going to hurt me. I'm a kid. They might have told you that crap in the streets in the hood. And guess what happened? His dead behind met the concrete. You've been caught. The man has come out saying, turn the truck off and throw out the keys. Man got a gun pulled on him right at him. What the fool do? The fool tried to drive toward the man. Yes, he did, and got killed. And now his mom want to shoot somebody. He shot my son. Where the hell was your damn son? Oh, he was trying to steal that man's truck. And the man came out with the gun, right? And was standing there and said, just get out the truck. Get out the truck. You are really stupid. Get out the truck. I ain't gonna get out. I want this truck and I'm gonna take it. My mama been calling me and things, but this is like Burger King, have it your way. I'm gonna have it my way. I want this damn truck and I'm gonna go. And I Mr. Kid, you ain't gonna shoot me. Well, you done found out today. Your black ass is dead. Excuse the expression. Now your mammy can come pick your ass up from the morgue. It didn't go your way. Person got a gun on you and telling you to stop. And I guess he called himself was going, rev it up and run over the man, and the man took him out. And you want somebody to go arrest that man? Are you kidding me? Maybe they should arrest your dumb ass, the parent. Number one, you need birth control because you're too dumb. We don't need your dumb gene carrying on. Yeah. Another issue they had in Florida, some kind of fish place, fast food. It was on the weekend, and the teenager was 16. He'd already, they said, been arrested in Florida for stealing cars, and he'd been to jail, wherever the hell they take his monkey ass. He'd been there before, so this was not new to him. A person was at a club, and they came out, the car was gone. They called the police. They done found this fool in the vehicle, and he was in the drive-thru of the little fish restaurant. It was on camera. Police got him dead to right. You surrounded. Nowhere you can go. Got the gun pointed at him. What that fool do? They're telling him to stop, get out. And he had a little old dumbass Dustina with him. Stop and get out. He wasn't going to get out. He revved it up. Yep, and they revved that gun up too and took him out. I only feel bad for the car. Oh, and by the way, when they took him out, guess what happened? He rolled and he hit a line of cars that was parked and unoccupied. Could be the workers' cars. He hit a line of other cars. So if those people, and some of the cars were older cars, if they only had liability, and that was the only car and trying to make it, those cars about totaled out because he ran into them, and some of them were smashed into each other. So now you're trying to make a living. Look, TT, I mean, the cops got a gun on your monkey ass. Seriously. He's sitting in the car. He still tried to go. And my thinking is what he was going to try and probably do. They showed it several times. I saw it. It was a busy street. My thinking is what he was going to probably try to do. Oh, I'm a kid. They're not going to shoot me. Your ass going to learn today. Get on that busy street and just try to drive crazy. And then he'd probably get away. No, they did the right thing. They did, yeah. Oh, he's a kid. Well, let it be your ass. They did the right thing. And I was like, wow, look at those people. All those cars messed up. And some probably only have liability, and you can't file on the other person because the vehicle was already reported stolen. So your car is totaled out, and now you on the bus stop, maybe don't have the best of credit scores, and even if you do, now you got to go and write a check. May have to get a down payment. You have to go and buy a whole nother car. Why? Because some piece of crap parent, Poverty D and Poverty P, decide to get together and put forth a damn tragedy. And they unleash that tragedy on the rest of us, and you just happen to be a casualty of it. Yeah. Poverty D and Poverty C. So imagine if you only have one car. What if you had bad credit and no money? Even if you have good credit, who want to go? You got to go and buy another vehicle. Well, I want this one here. Okay, give you amount, Even if you have good credit, okay, what if they want a down payment? And you can buy some cars and you don't have to do a down payment. But think about it. Dang, now you got a car note that you didn't have before. So now you got more money coming out with the same income. Probably barely making with the money that you do have. That's why they were driving that older vehicle and just liability. Now you got a damn car note. Where the hell that money gonna come from? Thanks to Poverty D and Poverty C. Unleashing their defective seed. Nothing but a tragedy. So this here, I don't get it. It must be a lot of loneliness in this world. You got to be out your darn mind. So yeah, another pregnant black woman and the baby's gone. Right now they have a rolled out for a $50,000 reward. I hope they find the person. I really do. But yeah, this right here, they are too conquered to be of any use. The only of use to the prison system. And for the ones who are sitting up here, honestly, I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Again, shout out to Brown Foxy. Everyone wants Section 8 and food stamps. You must like living around poverty and poverty, D. You must like that. If that's the reason for your procreating or having children, whatever happens to you, I'm just gonna be honest, and you're raising your child up have they've earned that 1, 2, 3 ABC onesie. Whatever happens to you, that's on you. I have no sympathy. I really don't. Because that it is self-inflicted. So feel free to look at the original video. And I'm like, when I saw that comment, I thought about that woman. Secure her voucher. So yeah, I guess you want to make sure these kids getting older, get the Section 8 voucher. So much for having a child in love. Now it makes sense why they do what they do, why they raise the kids the way they do. Let the streets raise them. Yeah. So another pregnant black woman and baby gone. I'm willing to bet it's going to be a man. Look like a terrible Tyrone. We'll see what happens with any updates. Thanks for watching the video. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. And ladies, please stay dust free.